Good evening, everyone. Let's start right off the bat with a look at Hurricane Irene, right now affecting the Turks and Caicos and soon to be affecting the southeastern Bahama Islands. Now, Hurricane Irene did weaken somewhat today, just a Category 1 storm right now with maximum sustained winds of 90 miles per hour, and that weakening is due to two factors. One, there is a large area of dry air across the southeastern United States, and also Irene skirted the northern coast of the island of Hispaniola, and that's some very mountainous and rugged terrain right there. But over the next few days and even over tonight, as Irene makes its way over open waters, we are looking at warmer sea surface temperatures that are conducive for intensification. So we do expect Irene to become a major hurricane by the time we hit later on in this week. That's a Category 3 hurricane or stronger. Our visible satellite shows the beginning formations of an eye right about there. You can see it. Now, we don't have a distinct eye wall yet, but that's a feature that we are going to be looking for overnight and into tomorrow, and that's a sure sign of intensification. So the track right now from the National Hurricane Center takes Irene off the eastern coast of Florida and off the eastern coast of Georgia, but then we could see a potential landfall anywhere from the Outer Banks of North Carolina up through New Jersey and into the northeast. We are possibly looking at more than one landfall even. Now, it's very hard to tell 4 to 5 days out exactly where that landfall, if it even does occur, but we do know that Irene won't have that much of an impact on the state of Florida. Right now, Irene is 650 miles east-southeast of Miami, but by the time we hit Thursday and Friday, the center of the storm will be just about 200 miles off the eastern coast of Florida. So we could be seeing some very strong rip currents and some high tides anywhere from Jacksonville down to Miami. Again, the National Hurricane Center consults all of these models right here in the Skiddy plot to come up with their track, and these models are pretty much in accordance right now, showing a northerly turn and then a more northeasterly turn that they are expecting Irene to make. Now, while things are heating up in the tropics, they are also heating up back here at home. We saw a high temperature today of 98 degrees, well above average 91-degree temperatures where we should be for our highs this time of year. And that's due to a lot of dry air that's sitting on top of us, and it's keeping any clouds and any shower activities well to a minimum. And things are still hot across much of the region, even at this late hour. 92 degrees in Tallahassee, 95 degrees still in Valdosta, and that humidity is remaining not too high, so that's keeping the muggy feeling and that sticky feeling down just a little bit, but it's still very warm out there, and there wasn't a whole lot of reprieve in the way of rainfall to help with those temperatures today. We saw a few showers, mostly concentrated around the Big Bend right here into Florida, and these showers made their way from north to south, but they were quick moving and they didn't last very long. And today was probably our best shot at any showers or storms over the next few days. We could see an isolated shower still tomorrow afternoon, but all of that dry air that I mentioned over the southeastern United States, well, that's going to be digging its way right in over top of us. As Irene moves off along the eastern coast here, that dry air will be funneled in around from the northwest and from the direct north, and that's going to keep any cloud development, any shower activity to a minimum. And in fact, our microfuturecast here shows some clear and sunny skies are in store for us by the time we hit tomorrow afternoon. So again, while we can't rule out a possible pop-up shower, it won't be long-lasting, and we're not looking at any widespread rain. So for tonight's forecast, again, here we go, low 70s, same story as we saw last night. The rain, just 20% is what we're expecting, another mild evening. And for tomorrow, high temperatures, very warm once again, 97 degrees could be our high temperatures for those inland cities. And over the next 5 days, we're looking at much of the same, those high temperatures hovering right around the mid to upper 90s. And our best shot at rain, well, it's just 30%, so it's not much of a shot on Saturday.